Full speed. I thought it was always full speed Friday and not full speed Thursday. Yeah, I was about to try to win today, but this map style here is making this an impossible challenge, I guess. Unless we would find a cut, but by now people got a little bit better in preventing them. Oh, wicked. Nah. Damn, I probably had the best first try if I didn't need to respawn in the end. Chroma would be one of the favorites, but he would not necessarily win. There's... okay. Oh, to the right. Is there something with this finish? Oh, there is. There is another finish. Oh my god. Oh god. That is fucking hidden. Like you... at first I didn't even want to go there because it was obvious to me that you cannot get into the upper finish. So I felt really dumb trying it, but you actually have to be dumb. You have to go for it to realize that the other finish is there, or you just watch a GPS, which is probably anyway pretty sensible to do at some point. Let's go into the GPS. There's only 8 tenths in front of me. Also what I really like is the fact that we get easy auto slides in the beginning. Aha. So, here for example... Yeah, but with really low speed. He fucked up this double respawn, look at this. So that means there is a chance that there are cuts, because if he fucks up something like this... I don't have more speed. This also doesn't feel like more speed. Ah wow, if you double respawn in that checkpoint you end up here in the back again. That's stupid. Oh, makes also this, by the way, extremely hard. Amazing. Just drive normal. And now, nice double respawn. Amazing. So what is here? Ooh, many red boosts. Nah, not really. And here? Yeah, also slow. Is Kanati not playing Bone Cup today? Yeah, the speed... I didn't get 2 speed slides and I don't know why. Yeah, flip this one. Where am I going? I want my speed slides. This was also not really that great. anything. Anyway, is there any chance to do this? It made me slower, but you can go there. How many? Oh, okay, 4 minutes. Too far behind. But beating my PB in the start is not easy. I just want to be close, you know, a bit closer than that. Then I can still overtake in the end. Scheiße! Ah. Was focused too much on this left speed slide that you get out of the wall, right? Nice. Important improvement, but only 49th. I thought that the improvement was actually a bit bigger than that. Nice, I have it. But I don't know why. This is so random for me. Full speed is so random for me. I got more speed out of the flip section. But why? Why did I have more speed out of the flip section? I do not know. Last fight. Really have to be careful with this, because I don't want this respawn, I guess. So I was actually wondering if you could just do this. Nah, we're behind. I have no speed. Some people might have never noticed the risky finish. That would be funny. Yeah, the author time is luckily doable. Oh, Shen got the 3, almost the 2. The author time is easily doable, that's nice. But the GPS time is of course at 0.5. This is then fast again. Even though my first run was already close to it, it's not easy to win much on this map. I'm a bit afraid that you can miss this finish. Mada is playing. It will be interesting if Mada wins this full speed cup of the day. Yeah, but it's not always just about SDs. Also in knockouts, for example, in full speed knockouts, I'm often doing better doing less SDs and focusing more on good lines, and only doing the really important SDs. And the few SDs where I could actually also fail them and not really gain any time, I just don't do them. Now in this map, however, also the first one is an auto slide you have to do. You have to make sure that I don't go too wide, but I will make this one. I mean, this one here is also like you just full steer, then you should get it. The one important section for me is that I enter the wall right here pretty low, because I want to have a low jump, get early off this wall right. That's crucial, I think. So my PB would be 5th place here. But my PB was random. I just randomly got a good time. By the way, wait, this time was actually only 1500s behind my PB. Huh? Okay. How was this now a good run? By the way, on yesterday's map, I didn't hunt it too much yesterday. No? I was in 125th, and before the stream I opened the map to get the top 100 time. I had then an improvement of slightly over a tenth, and I wasn't sure if slightly over a tenth is enough to go from 125th down into the top 100. I actually went down to 46th with 1/10 of an improvement. There are so many players within 1/10 on the previous track of the day. Like almost 80 players or something. This was a much worse run now, but it's like also only 3/10 slower. Also on this map the times are really, really tight. Yeah, I was 1 year old, but most of the players, of course, only played it yesterday. I don't know how many times it had before, especially at this level of. That's why would you grind the map beforehand? Well, Shadow Grancer did, but again, 2 seconds already in front of Red. Very weird. Samifying. And Zook, he was on my server. Yeah, okay. This round I didn't get that one speed slide for whatever reason. Kanjika out war. Birdie higher. N1 not so known nickname to me. I wonder what things are happening to them. But I don't want to find it out myself. Yeah, that was good. I should have good speed. Yeah, but I only drove a 0.4 because my start apparently was very slow. Hence I was always in red. Yeah, seemingly a slower run, despite having a pretty good flip speed slide. Like, let's say the long speed slide to the left after the flip is just the flip speed slide. That felt decent. Point 1. Oh, iPrime is out. Some really good drivers are getting knocked out, and Rinte is winning. Since when is Rinte able to play everything? Is he actually also trying to go to World Cup? He was also very far in one of those more techie-ish Cup of the Days, where I did not expect him. Like, I just wonder, when would he ever have learned full speed driving? Like, when did he ever do it, and why would he suddenly be good at it? Oh. Oh, luckily there was a crash. Okay, I got Fredwolf as well. Yeah, also when I drive 0.4, then I'm pace-wise in the mud. And if I drive 0.1, 0.0, I can still survive quite some time. Fredwolf wrote, the one is for you, Marius, no SD. Yeah, now I have a 0.1. That's 20 seconds. It's a few positions off. Fredwolf again on orange. Again without any SD. But for me, sadly, it's like literally completely random what pace I have. And 0-3, next to spam. Yeah, now I actually tried hard to get a good start, and oh, down is out, nice. I beat down in full speed, wow. Fredwolf out as well. I got now some good speed slides in the start and it felt alright. I knew it was good. I was 9th. But this flip speed slide that brought me into Div 1, it is super inconsistent for me now. Because I had a few times a nose slide. Now I'm oversteering because of that. I overslid this as well, I would say. That's safe. Point 12. I might just trying point 4 all the time. One felt good, I think. Yeah, the 5th place backs it up. Yeah. And I was in 5th. Last 4 KO round, first red and everything. Yeah, also what happened, I can tell you. I was actually in the flip speeds, also in the flip itself, I was too low. I was so low that I had to wait a little bit until I could actually steer left down the quarter pipe. And I had also extremely bad grip down the quarter pipe because of the angle that I had. And then you saw how I went extremely wide in this flip speed slide, and that's the reason. Like, this was the easiest round to survive because I had a good start. But seemingly I risked too much. I was landing too low here. Also basically, when you land a little bit higher... Ooh, I put 20 out now. By 6,000. And also last place is close. Also when you land a bit further up in this magnet, then you can full steer to the left on magnet with full grip. But I couldn't start steering there because I was so low. So I had to wait until the magnet ends, but when the magnet ends, or does it end? Let me check. Not that I say crap, but no, the magnet is still here, but I came from very low, so I, instead of having like this angle to these quarter pipes, I had like this angle, and I'm basically having no grip for a long time. Yeah, and got super far. And then I looked at the bottom and I saw what the gap was. Oh, there was one also very low again. Is Lauchitz actually? Yeah, I think Lauchitz was it and he crashed, he was too low. Not GG. Lauchitz is usually always winning. 0.17 now on orange. But yeah, when I looked at the bottom and I saw I only had minus, also I was in 5th, but I only had minus 2/10 to red. Because it was just so close. And I knew that I will have low speed now. I kinda expected that I get overtaken unless there is like 1 or 2 mistakes from others. It was obvious. But things like that just happen very easily on full speed. I felt like a bit further I could have come, but I don't think that win was ever possible on this. And so if you get a 0.9 into the finish, you have a decent place. If you would be consistent with getting a 0.9 into the finish, I think you go into the top 6 or something. Since we have already some of the faster players out. And this is an easier map also for amateurs like me in full speed. Oh, Ikanto. Wow! I thought he did the overtake, but Chardenius, or Chardeny, was finishing so far right that Ikanto is still out by 1000. But we clearly saw that he overtook Chardeny. But Chardeny had a better angle for the finish. 1000. Ay, ay, ay. Rintes Adventures. He's of course doing the smooth steer strat in the speed slides. Wow, he did an S4D I believe. Because he slid extremely early there to the right. Oh my god. And it is so smooth. But he's super high here. Oh oh. It was not that great, but it's not really big oh oh. Scrappy, oh! Scrappy will have also a bit less speed, but also still stays in second. Yeah, because everyone is so far behind Vata. Vata just occasionally drives it clean and gets always 0.4, like super consistent. And everyone else has like small hiccups. If you look, Spam just barely survived with a 0.03. Also by now you have to drive such times. Here it would have definitely become very tight for me. I would have needed to do a PB pace basically, or close to it. One guy is already pretty far away. Guten, gut. Oi, half a second. Yeah, this is basically decided. But let's have a look at Rinte again. Does he tap the brake? Yeah, also here, he doesn't do it to the right though, but he tapped the brake to the left. I was always wondering how the GPS got that left speed slide. I'm not sure if the GPS also did an S4D. Also Rinte is mega high here. He also struggles with the exit, like he has now really low speed. You see that some people will pass him. Actually the gap was huge again. But 89 is still safe. I get the Kinderpinguin. Oh! What happened? I wasn't there. Ah, he will be in. I cannot believe it. Some people are just lucky. I cannot believe it. Good mother, 0.3. Moose has the speed. Molle doesn't. I really struggle after that flip to understand where exactly does the speed slide actually start when you go down a quarter pipe with such an angle. Because if you wouldn't steer at all, then you would actually have a auto speed slide to the right. But if you want to exit it in a way that you speed slide to the left, that feels actually not well built, but I don't know what full speed players would say to that. It's just a really weird way to go into a speed slide. And I don't know what happened in my seeding that it was so fast. And Reprinte. But something happened in my seeding and I got so much speed out of it, but I have no idea what I did and if it was like something you could have like done consistently. Huh. Spam now just becoming faster when it matters, but he was very high in the flip. Scrappy didn't really have the perfect speed slide angle, so it will not be enough. But 0.800 now. So it should be Spam versus Moose, and theoretically Mother should definitely win this cup, but we've seen also big surprises and one mistake and also Mother can lose, obviously. But the start looks good for him. So the Spam versus Moose. Oh, okay, no. For a moment I thought that Moose maybe has low exit speed, but he doesn't. So if there are no finish misses, and there are no, and Mother with a 0.33, that's crazy. Moose also with a good time, so Spam no chance. Yeah, good CP1. This is of course also just precision. And as Ender wrote in the in-game chat, full speed players usually lack some precision. There it is. DNF, ja okay, toll. It's not the perfect cup of the day as far as I know. But at some point it started to become perfect. Oh, he didn't get the speed slide here. Even he has issues. But if he does have such a problem, how fast is the run still? There's still a 53. Lol. Also, it's long ago that he didn't win a round, that's for sure. But I haven't watched it all the time.